So went through that process, still couldn't lift, couldn't do anything like that. Snuck in a few workouts like I wasn't supposed to. Don't tell my wife. She knows already, so it's fine. But anyway, went back to the ablation 2 months later, and that was successful. And it's been a year and a half now since that, and I've been running, increasing mileage, all those types of things since that point. But let me back up. Right after post-surgery, I knew that working out was going to be tougher just because I was going to have a higher basic heart rate from the ablation, and something, just a side effect from that. So my resting heart rate was in the 70s as opposed to, I think I was at like 49, 52 base heart rate before surgery. So that alone, whenever I'd work out, I would get 2 or 3 sets into whatever I was doing, and my heart was thumping and thudding. Very uncomfortable situation, feel like your heart's gonna jump out of your chest. So I constantly was thinking something was wrong, so I would dial back my workouts. And every time I did that, I would lose confidence with every step of this process, like hearing news about hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, or you have to be on medication. This medication is toxic, so we have to do surgery because you don't want to be on it for the rest of your life. Because usually this happens to somebody that is, around 60, 65 years old, usually. So, and I'm half that age. That's just no good for me. But, long story, even longer, now I'm doing great, training for races again. I no longer have that feeling of that thud in my chest, rebuilding my confidence, because I know I'm not going to go back to where I was, and I don't have to worry about that feeling of having my heart jump in my chest, or know that 10 minutes into my workout, I'm going to have to sit down for 5 minutes to let my heart rate come down.
So did those times, like when that would happen in your workouts, was it super defeating to you?
Yeah, because I was just pretty much stopped.
Yeah.
Like if my heart rate didn't come down to a certain point, within like 2 or 3 minutes, I would just say, okay, I'm done with the workout, I'm just doing 20 minutes today.
So that was inspiring to me, just because you pushed past that and you just kept at it, instead of like, you played college basketball, you're, a high level athlete, and, being around Andrew more, I've seen how he's so much about wellness, and you put your health first, and in all aspects, mental health, and you don't want to be on medications, you don't put junk in your body, you eat really well, you are, healthy in all avenues,
aspects, right?
And you
right.
try to
Health,
be as natural as you can.
To me, health is not just about exercise, right? You have to be healthy in your mind, your heart, your body. It all has to work together, right? So you have to find ways to de-stress, find ways to exercise. You have to be able to fit that into your day. If you can only get 5 minutes in, do that 5 minutes. Just don't go sit on the couch and read a magazine and say, okay, there was my time. What do I have next to do on my list? Wake up 20 minutes earlier. If you got to wake up at 5 a.m., hey, wake up at 4:30. Get something in. You can do it.
So you're on any of those medications anymore?
No medications. Nothing.
Good. So he just did everything with the power of his own body, and now he's back to where he was. I thought that story was really inspiring, and I've known Andrew for over 2 years, and I had no idea that was something that he had faced and struggled with and overcame, and it just kind of came up in a conversation yesterday, and I said to you, I was like, Andrew, how did I never know that about you before? And that's such an inspiring story, because from the outside, looking at him and his fitness background and everything that he's done, I thought, well, this guy's he's naturally athletic, everything probably came to him easy, and to hear that you really went through a super hard time and felt defeated and lost confidence, and you've come back from that, is really inspiring. So,
and a lot of people didn't know, like I said in another video, you have your 4 walls. I put up a very huge wall around myself, at times my wife didn't even know how I was truly feeling, because I just wanted to hide that part of myself away and be like, hey, I'm still doing good, I'm still strong, I'm not breaking down on the inside, but I was,
Why didn't you want to talk about it?
I just felt, I wanted to keep the persona of, hey, I'm Andrew, nothing gets below my tough outer thick shell, I'm always playing it cool,
Yeah.
I didn't want to break that perception. And, if I let people in, if I let people know that I am hurting, they will help me through that process. I'm sure I made the process longer for myself by being that way. And there were times that I did break down and things like that,
But now his confidence is, now you feel like your confidence is coming back so much more, and everything is, you pushed past all of that. I think that's a great story and so inspiring for people that are out there, whether you're athletic or not. I mean, your heart's kind of a big deal, guys. You know, without your ticker, we're kind of dead. So that's a beautiful story. Yeah. Hydration doesn't matter at that. So that's a beautiful story, Andrew, and I thought that was a great, strong topic to have because he needed to share that with the world because he overcame some pretty hard things. So thank you, Andrew, for being one of my strong topic